Starting now. He was at our meeting today. A friend of mine said, look, what's the school?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Oratory School for our coverage of the 2026 More Family Office Spring Challenge. My name is Ben Gatenbeek. I'll be your commentator for tonight. We are at the semi-final stage of the competition. Both semi-finals to take place tonight, followed by the final taking place tomorrow night. One Oratonian guaranteed through, one Faye guaranteed through. Rob and Claire, the big match. World champion versus former world champion for just the third time in their careers in a competitive context. Not to be outdone this match tonight, Nino, Merola and Jack Josephs. Merola, the pro at the Oratory School. It's close to losing his match in the quarterfinals to Bryn Sayers. Was down a set and 5-3, but pulled it back, winning all but two of the remaining games to secure his progression. Jack Josephs got even closer to the brink. 5-6, 5-all down against Neil McKenzie, pulled that one out. 3-6, facing set match point down even against Henry Henman in the quarterfinals, pulled that one out of the bag. So two great survivors out here on court tonight. Playing off half handicaps here at the More Family Office Spring Challenge. So the handicap tonight will be Josephs receives half 15 and Merola will owe half 15. So the first game will be Merola owing half. And the second game will be Josephs receiving 15. Plenty of spectators filling out the Oratory School this evening. Some keen spectators looking to get a glimpse of the Faye versus Faye battle later tonight. Should be underway very shortly. Final preparations taking place. marker today will be the Oratory Club trainee pro Henry Henman, who Jack beat in the quarterfinals. So final few preparations now. A big prize pot at stake. A spot in the final, a share of the £20,000 on offer for this event. So it's playing for a little bit more than just pride. So, Joseph's at the service centre to begin. It's been a great event so far. Should be a fantastic final tomorrow night as well. No, we're going to have Merola to serve. Very experimental server. Should see plenty of variation in his play tonight.
Ladies and gents, welcome to the first semi-final of the Moore Family Office Spring Challenge 2026. Introducing the players at the receiver's end from the Royal Tennis Court, Jack Joseph.
Playing in his first professional event semi-final, Jack Josephs.
And to serve, Bradley College Tennis Court, Nino Merola.
Former Noughts Nines champion, Nino Merola.
3 6-game sets, and the handicap is owe half 15, receive half 15. So first game, Nino is owing 15. Second game, Jack will receive 15. Let's get the handicap one around.
Yeah, you're owing this thing.
We're currently owing Jack.
Go get it. Go get the tablet off Henry. In there, yeah. Just a few technical difficulties because the tablet has been set up correctly. Will be Sorry about that, just technical difficulties with the marking app. We're going to be underway again very shortly. Right, Henry's back in the marker's chair. We should be good to go.
We're ready. When you are. Okay, so as I was saying, first game Nino will owe 15, and the second Jack will receive 15.
All right.
Very well, gents.
Now we're underway properly. Merola to serve. High serve coming up.
Yeah, second gallery.
That one's just collected the post on the way through. Called Gallery Chase. Joseph's testing out Merola on the backhand early. Got the better of him on the first two rallies. Joseph plays with that open stance, looking to carve the ball into the backhand, into the galleries on the, or onto the battery ball under the galleries. Problem is on this court, that cross-court option that if Merola reads it and sets up onto that big timbre, can be a difficult ball in response. Oh, a tricky ball off the penthouse. Took a big extra bounce. Merola unable to control it.
Lost the chase, they're back to 2. 30-15.
It's a very good cut volley from Merola, but Joseph's easily picks it up, puts it in the grill instead. Chance to get on the board in the first game.
Love 40.
So Joseph's does take the first game.
15 love.
Strong start so far.
Out of court.
Hatwell taking a bit of a springboard off the back bando, setting Merola up for the force. And he hits it that time as well.
30-15.
Joseph's can't afford to be serving like that. He's going to play that railroad. Has to be much shorter. It's a better result on the railroad. Merola with the slightly weaker response, but able to work over the rally to get the last gallery chase. One of the things with this court we've seen over the last couple of weeks, those backhand to backhand rallies have proven a bit of a lottery. So on the court that plays a bit more true, perhaps the ball comes onto the racket a bit easier, but with the ball hitting base of the timbre or under the grill.
Score is
Nicks have
30
proven
all.
quite big, or a
Chase
slightly
the
inconsistent
last
bounce
gallery.
has caused the error like it did for Merola there. Last gallery of the chase. Great change up from Josephs. Merola had the forehand side covered.
Oh.
So Josephs with the second game now.
James, the receiver, who leads by 2 games to none.
And a long rally and unforced error from Merola, giving it away.
Go. 15-0-15. Chase better than 2.
So Joseph's at the moment hitting absolutely everything to Merola's backhand. Merola's still covering the shot to the forehand side, but I wonder if he pulls it back ever so slightly.
And Chase worse than
So even that shot, normally at this level, you would probably expect them to try and cut it across the court into that forehand corner, but Joseph's going down the line backhand again, kept it a bit central to set up the ball for Merola. Walks away with the 2 chases though, so not a bad outcome. A good start for the RTC professional. Two love up.
15-0-15. First chase better than 2 yards. Worse than 2 yards. Worse than 2. 40-0-15.
For a 3 love lead. Easy as you like it for Jack Josephs. Goes 3 love up in the first set in no time at all. Yet to see any strong resistance from Merola. That's been his best option of the night. The long railroad being struck the main wall dead on.
Chase. 3 and 4.
As if to prove a point, Merola shows that you can hit to the forehand side.
Chase 3 and 4 and chase the last gallery. 2 chases. 15 all.
He won't be panicking at this point, Merola. Still very early days. He's trying to figure out his plan of attack for this match.
Score is 15 all. First chase 3 and 4.
3 and 4 the chase.
Oh.
Overhit slightly, called Bando Edge. Merola can leave it alone. Great result from Josephs down the forehand side for once. Shows that he can. That rally is probably the biggest weakness in Joseph's game. Doesn't really have that manual force option. Merola easily able to eat it up and gain the advantage in the rally. It's gone over the eyelet of the net. Merola's looked alright from this end. It's a few unforced errors that he can't really afford given the handicap.
Receiver leads 40-30. Chases Hazard better than 2 yards. Hazard chase.
Hazard chase to come. So that's the benefit of having that quicker pace force. The missed main wall off the Hazard chase gets the point Merola on the board.
Mobble.
I think Merola's found a line of attack right now. See if it continues. Good change up. Joseph's ready for another fast-paced ball, but Merola slides down the side instead. I don't think that Merola is particularly bothered by this serving right now. Fault called on the roof, didn't hit the black. It's the most in control the Radley Pro has looked all night this particular game. Doesn't have to be running around scrambling if he's in the right spot to begin with. Playing short, clean strokes.
Server lead 30, love. Chases half a yard.
Half a yard the chase. Just high.
40 love. Worse than 2.
Great find from Josephs.
15-40.
Merola backed himself to defend the worse than 2. In the end, couldn't. I don't know about that PK serve from Nino. It's setting up Joseph's preferred stroke, which is that backhand into the battery wall under the galleries. I mean, he's going to choose that option pretty much every time, so I guess it does give Merola the knowledge of where the ball's going. And I guess he's saying that he's not too fussed by getting the ball down there.
Leads 40-15, chase the first gallery.
First gallery, the chase. Oh, that's gone outer edge of the winning gallery.
40.
Lifeline for Josephs in this game.
Chase. Second gallery.
Interesting rally. Merola enjoying the height of the oratory ceiling with that ball played off the timbre at his home court in Radley. That's definitely going to be in the roof. He got well out of position for it, did well to recover it. And the drive right at the end. Looking for the dead on. Got the long chase in the stead, but he's at the service end now. So for the first time tonight, we have a game point, no deuces played in handicap tennis. Slightly too long on the high serve.
Chase, better than 2.
Ooh, better than 2 with a game point in hand. Josephs will be happy with that result. Merola not willing to risk trying to dig that one out. Josephs gets to walk down the service end. A great chance to bring up 4-1.
Game ball. Chase better than 2 yards. Better than 2.
Better than 2. Game ball. Oh, fantastic result from Merola. Beats it on the floor. Throws the fist pump at the galleries. That could be crucial in the context of the set. Merola in control once again. It's gone in the gallery, in the grill. Hit the bottom side on its way through. Josephs has looked good on the, once he's gotten through that first ball of the rally. If he's gotten the weaker response from Merola, he's been rallying well and pressing hard for the advantage without getting overexcited and trying to launch into those big shots at the grill or the timbre. So for him, it's all about surviving that first ball, getting the serve to be good enough to put Merola under pressure. Merola, I'd like to see just a little bit more aggression. He's had the control, but is he quite able to put it away? Josephs for 4-2. It's the kind of serve you want from Merola, really stuck against that side wall. Josephs couldn't really do anything with it. Game ball 40 all. Josephs is lucky this railroad was good. Joseph's trying to play it down the line. Interesting choice, but in the end, he'll serve for a 4-2 lead. So Nino struck the door, loses the chase. Joseph breathes a sigh of relief. Just a bit too polite from Nino Merola there. Had the easy ball pop up off the back and just floats it down Joseph's forehand. He'd like to have that one back again. As with that, not the best spell from the Radley Pro. And when you're playing handicap tennis, it only takes a couple of lapses of concentration and you can find yourself really far behind in the set, let alone the match. Josephs took that 3-love lead early on. Big deficit in this game. Merola has to fight back, otherwise he's 5-2 down. Can let that one go, but good effort on the short chase.
Love 40.
Just questioning Merola's tactics a bit here. It's somewhat playing into Joseph's game plan a little bit too much. Joseph's likes to play those long backhand rallies, try and get the advantage of that, whereas his weakness is his target defences. I'd like to see Merola put a few more balls toward the dead on. Test out that volley a bit more. Yeah, Merola's got the control and it
Worse than the last
can come off well, but it's a bit too polite. That's a bit better from Nino.
15-40.
Attacks the ball with cut, wins the chase. So, Jack Joseph's up 5-2 here in the first set.
That's set. 15 up there.
This is a better passage from Merola. He's testing Josephs out, making him play. That's what you want to see. But that penthouse has been a bit his nemesis. That brings up set points, 2 set points to Jack Josephs.
We were running a book as to whether you did.
2 set points to Jack Josephs. Merola in all sorts of trouble in this first set. Hasn't really found a way to press home. Joseph's doing enough to stick in there and cause enough trouble. And that does it. Josephs takes the first set. Having received the wild card entry into the tournament, Josephs is just 1 set away from the final. Great way to open the set for Nino Merola, first winning gallery of the night. Goes for it again. Stats at the first set, 4 dead-ons for Merola, 2 grills to Josephs. But that serves 1 stat for Nino, back down at 36%. That is not good enough when you're giving away a handicap like he is. And even if he isn't winning points, Josephs is getting chases past him. That tells a story, that scorecard. Oh, what a shot from Merola. Tight ball on the back. He puts it bottom corner of the dead on. Crowd appreciating that one.
Won the chase.
Oh, wins the chase.
40 love.
Just managing to, I think he'd brace to lose that one and roll it to take the lead in the second set. So Merola takes the first game of the second set. Great positivity given how he played towards the back half of that first set. We'll see if he can keep it up. Double fault from Jack Josephs. Fortunately, this time not on 5 or 40 all. Great target hitting from Josephs. Gets the first couple of points in the 15-love game. And takes that game too. All square in the second set. That's the shot that Merola's really trying to play. Get that cut nice and deep. That's what he did so well against Nick Howell in the Oz Open this year. So a reminder, you are watching the Moore Family Office Spring Challenge for 2026. This is the first of the semi-finals. The second semi-final will follow, and that will be between Rob Fay and Claire Fay after this at 7 p.m. So do stay tuned for that. For now, we're in the second set of Jack Josephs and Nino Merola. One game all. Josephs leads 1 set to love. More and more people filling out the galleries here at the Oratory. Good attendance. People down the side galleries, dead-ons, both rows filling up. Luminaries from around the real tennis world coming to see the best professionals in action. Merola with work to do here. Hasn't really figured out a good strategy from the service end. It's been feeding into Joseph's backhand, shots into the backhand side rather, a little bit too easy.
Chase 1 and 2.
We'll see what he does this time. I'm expecting the PK. Nope, going to go high serve on the short chase. It's not what you want. Oh, Merola shakes his head at that one.
40.
Still a long way back in this game. That's exactly what he wants from that serve. Return straight down the middle. Easily put away under the grill. Nicely done. Good couple of serves here from Merola. Could bring him back into it. Hazard second gallery.
40.
He opened the set with a winning, but that's his second hazard second of the set.
Server leads 40-30. Chases Hazard, the second gallery. Hazard chase.
Hazard chase coming up. Merola hits the dead on.
Game ball. Bolt.
Merola can't afford to make mistakes like that. Joseph takes the game. Merola shaking something off of his racket. Oh, lucky ball off the net tape.
The line. 15 love. Love. $15, $30. $30. Chase.
Just the errors from Merola is what's letting him down here. I guess he's stuck in a bit of a hard place because if he's too passive, then it's allowing Joseph's into the rally and getting the advantage of a lucky ball. But if he's too aggressive, he's not quite consistent enough to pull it off.
Receiver leads 40-30. Chase the line.
Joseph's looking for a 3-1 lead. 40-30 chase the line. Oh, that's done it. Merola full stretch. Finds just enough angle to hazard the line. Nothing Josephs can do about it but applaud. Game ball. Loose serve. Josephs picks up the short chase.
Chase 2 yards. Lost the chase and the game.
That's not what Merola needs right now. Joseph's looking strong here in the second set.
3-1. Chase, worse than 2, no strokes. Time, sorry. Can we stay stationary in the side galleries, please? First serve. 15-15. One fault. Love 15. Oh.
Joseph's looking to pick up these last couple of games and press on for victory. Merola, not much he can do.
Love.
Oh, that's weak from Merola.
One chase. Change end. It's worse than 2.
Merola has come back from worse positions before, but it's not looking good out there right now.
Love. Chase is worse than 2 yards. Thank you, Case. Oh. Thank you, Case.
Merola just can't afford to be in these longer rallies, but he also can't seem to find a way to press home and take advantage as Josephs will eat up the chase, come back down the service end looking for 4-1.
Chase is better than the second gallery. Oh.
So Merola can do nothing but stare at the grill. Joseph's 2 games away from a spot in the final.
That was terrific fun, actually, thanks.
Time, please. 15 all. That ball okay, 30, 15, 1 chase pending. One chase.
So a chance for Merola to get back into this match, this second set. 4-1 down, not somewhere he'd like to be. Probably hasn't played the tennis he'd like so far today.
Serve leads 40-15. Chase better than 6 yards. Better than 6. Oh! Time, please.
Let off for Merola. He gets his second game of the set. But that body language just screams somebody who is struggling a bit out there. Knows he has to get the luck going his way. Tough on off the tan, but Joseph's jammed against the back wall. But it's got to be now or never for Merola. Hits the bando on the serve.
15 love.
Merola went to cover the galleries. Joseph picks off 2 chases instead. So
15 love. Chase better than a yard. Lost the chase.
oh, that's got close. Better than the yard, falling 1 and 2. Merola's waiting for the call. That's a better result for him.
15.
Time running out though. Points 1 even, but the handicap favouring Joseph's. Merola needs to improve that particular statistic if he's going to progress. Whew. Sweet finish from Merola.
15.
It's been another one of these good stints at the hazard end from Merola. He hasn't quite had the same fortune at the service end. But from 4-1 down at the brink of defeat, he's pulling it back well.
Serve leads 40-15. Chase worse than 5 yards.
Worse than 5 to chase.
Archie, before your friend.
Merola went searching for the hazards on the first, picked the gallery off the second.
3 games to 4.
And from 4-1 down, Merola on a bit of a roll. This is a bit more of the aggression we want to see from Merola. It's not shots that are trying to hit the cover off of it, but looking to put Joseph under a bit more pressure. Good response from the RTC Pro.
Chase 2 yards. 30-15.
Again, this is that service end bit where Merola's struggled. If he's not getting that serve nice and tight, Joseph's just able to get in the rally a little bit easier.
Serving 40-15. Chase 2 yards.
Big opportunity for Joseph's. 4-3, 40-15 in a chase 2. Last one's a little bit too long, but it was a great effort from Nino Merola, sending Josephs diving around the court to try and keep the ball in play. Josephs goes up 5-2 in the second set. One game away from a spot in the Moore Family Office Spring Challenge final. So playing the 0-15 game now. (15-0-15) is a tough deficit to come back from when you're at the hazard end, especially when you play shots like that. Not sure that's the result Merola was after from that shot. Would have liked to hit it a little bit deep and put Josephs onto his backhand. The worse than 5 chase, probably not the best from there. That one's a bit of a better outcome though. Josephs going down the hazard end. 2 chases to attack to win the match. Merola, hands on hips. Leans against dead on ledge. A long way back from here. So Merola defends the first chase. This one's the more easy. Back to regular play. Joseph still looking for 2 points. Oh, a bit of frame from Josephs earlier. Got lucky with the ball that popped off the grill ledge but couldn't put it away. Merola to stay alive in the match. And he does. 40-30. Try as hard as he can. Merola just can't find a winner out there. Joseph's getting everything back. Again, hitting the grill ledge halfway through that. Can't find a target, can't find a winner. He's just not really found the balance right between pressing forward and holding back a little bit more defensively. And that's been his problem all evening long.
Receiver leads 40-30. Chase is better than the second gallery.
Better than second to follow. Merola wins the chase, staying alive in the match.
Chase, best in 5. No stretch.
This time it's Merola's turn to scrap. He does so well to keep the rally alive, but the ball off the tambour proves his undoing. 15 love to handicap, up to 30 love now. 2 points away once again.
1 chase, 30 love.
Oh no, Joseph's well out of position, couldn't put the ball away. It needed either some heavy cut or to hit the winning gallery. And Merola just able to read the corners, picks up the passing shot. Needed that one, Merola. Even though he had the chase already, 40 love down would have been a very big deficit to have to come back from.
Receiver leads 30 love. Chase better than 5 yards.
Better than 5 the chase.
Oh. Chase 3 yards.
Could this be the great escape from Nino Merola once again? He's done a bit of confidence to his step now, Merola. He gets the grill. Merola to bring it to 5-all, having been 5-3 down once again. Hasn't conceded a match point yet. Second gallery again to bring it to a 5-all deciding game. He looked dead and buried, having conceded a 3-game deficit early in this second set. All at sea in the first, but could it be the miracle comeback once again? We've had our fair share of them so far at the Moore Family Office Spring Challenge. 7 matches already going to a final set. Could this be the 8th? Or will Jack Joseph secure his first professional final? Second gallery, the chase. Oh, he's leant into it a bit too hard. Merola, the backhand volley error brings up match point to Jack Josephs. Game point to Nino Merola. Second serve on match point to Jack Josephs. And Nino Merola saves match point, takes it to a deciding game instead.
Second set. 0-15 game. Five games all.
Josephs takes a beat. Love to take a bit of a lead from the handicap.
Out of court.
It's gone up and out of court. Merola raises that handicap. We are love all in the final game of the second set.
Chase the last gallery.
I haven't seen Merola pick off the galleries, but good time to find one. Another gallery from Merola. A bit of a framed serve from Josephs. Walking away from that particular rest with a second gallery chase is probably not a bad outcome given the serve. So you'd have to think Merola coming down the service end would have the advantage in this final game.
First chase is the last gallery.
Merola digs out the half volley, keeps the ball alive, and then pushes it down that main wall into the grill. He has the lead in this second set for the first time since the first game.
Too early on.
15 all.
This could be a big finish. Oh, what a serve from Merola. Had Joseph spinning around onto the backhand and got him jammed up against the tambour wall. What a time to pull that out. Tough call, not up from Henry Henman, the marker. Merola had to decide to play it late.
One chase.
Picked it out of the dead-ons and put it onto the timbre, and he will have set point now. First one played off worse than a yard, so free hit. But then it gets serious business should he lose it.
Receiver lead, score 2-15, chase worse than a yard.
Worse than a yard, the chase. He's tried to beat it on the floor. Lost it. Fell two, says Henry. Still set point Merola. That will do. Merola takes the second set, having been 4-1 down, had saved a match point in the previous game, and we are into a third once again for the 8th time at this year's Moore Family Office Spring Challenge. A look at the summary of that set. 43 minutes in total, targets galore, and that serves 1 percentage, a complete reversal for Nino Merola in the second set compared to the first. It was down at 34% in the first, up at 81% in the second, and that has proven the difference. Collecting the balls up, taking a short break between the sets. One set to decide a spot in the final. We've already seen a player win having been match point down. That was Jack Josephs in the earlier rounds. Will it be Nino Merola this time? So a reminder, you're watching the Moore Family Office Spring Challenge semi-final. Second semi-final will follow this match. That was Robert Fay versus Claire Fay. The greatest women's player of all time against the greatest men's player of all time. 50 opens each. That's to follow in the second semi-final. And the final for this tournament will take place tomorrow night here at the Oratory. We've got one set to go in this particular semi-final. As the players continue their break, all of the patrons have come in eagerly looking for their next glass of fizz. And they are being treated to a delight here tonight. The drama that we've had whole tournament long. I mean, good close matches all the way through. Really only one blowout. So we're just waiting for the players to return to the court. They've had a bit of a toilet break. Jack Joseph's back on court now. Takes the bite of his energy fuel. Been a great support here in the Oratory for this evening's matches. Big draw card, that semi-final Fay versus Fay matchup, 7 o'clock. British summertime to follow. Here comes Nino Merola back on court once again. So Josephs to serve to open the third set. So Merola opens up the first set with the first point. Third set with the first point. Oh, it snuck into the dead on, hit the outer side of it, and rolled along the whole ledge. Nino Merola ahead for the first time in the match. Interesting choice for Merola to take that on the backhand. Could have played it on the forehand, but took a few steps to his right. Picks up the galleries. In the end, he generated quite a good angle on it. Forehand playing across the line of the ball would have been a bit more of a difficult stroke, so good footwork from him. As the patrons are filling back into the dead-on, glasses suitably topped up.
Server leads 15 love. Hazard 2 yards as the chase.
Oh, that's a tough ball. Not much Josephs can do with that. Merola apologises. That one's slightly more legit. Still the lob grill. That puts Merola with a chance of taking the first game. Just stayed in. Merola has the second gallery for the third time in the match. It's still a good option, but so Merola looking to open up this third set. He's looked particularly strong ever since he was 4-1 down in the third. He's won all but one game. And it's been a change in fortunes at the service end that has triggered it.
Receiver leads 40. Hazard the second gallery. Hazard chase.
So Hazard second gallery. Such precision from Merola. Those two shots down the backhand side. Not much Josephs could really do with it, and that's why Merola draws the error. 1-love up in the third set. Shoulders dropping from Josephs. Knew he had that opportunity in the second set, hasn't converted. Question is, how does Merola do it time and time again? Go so far behind late in the second set and pull back and dominate the third, if that's what we're going to indeed see. I've seen him do it in the early rounds here against Bryn Sayers. I've seen him do it in the Category A 0-9s against Zach Edel. I've seen him do it at the British Open.
Score is 15 all.
mental resilience to keep playing no matter what the score is. Two short chases. Josephs couldn't quite get the force away. Ball didn't really give him much off the bounce off the floor. And that's in the grill.
40-15.
Oh, and that's getting a little bit lazy from Jack Josephs. Feeling under pressure, trying to make something happen in response. He's looked best when he's been a bit more relaxed. Merola thinking that ball's down. Call didn't come from the marker, but eventually gave up the chase. That's better from Josephs. Finds the dead on.
15-15.
But at what cost? Playing slightly more aggressive, less natural game.
Love 15.
So 7 of the last 8 games going to Nino Merola. First chase will be a bit tough, but he'll back himself on the last gallery. Good serve from Joseph on the chase 1 and 2, kept the ball low. Merola couldn't get control of it.
Chase the last gallery. $15-30.
His last few shots really paying off for Merola. A bit more confidence in his play. Josephs has to find something. It's just been a bit too tough for him. Started off in that first set, nudging the ball around into the corners. Merola not looking as strong when he's been having to play that defensive game. But Josephs hasn't been able to make Merola play that defensive game. Merola's stronger players coming to the fore. Better than 2, the second chase. Asking someone in the side galleries to sit down. So Josephs on the board in the third and final set.
love.
And this is where that handicap starts to bite. 15 love down, 2 mistakes, less than a minute, and you've given the game away. Merola questioning the call. Joseph's didn't play the serve. And I think the mark has gone with Joseph's reaction to it. Merola, I think, right to question it. Looked all right to me. That's better from Joseph's, playing his natural game. Get that ball into that backhand side and prevent Merola from playing these extravagant forehand shots. So this to bring it to 2-all. Wonderful shot to attack chase 2 from Merola. Merola had no right to stand that rally with that ball that kicked around the corners off the timber, managed to reach it at full stretch and wrestle his way back into the rally. Ends up with the chase, a good result from him. This match sits at an interesting junction. Merola had the run of games through the back half of the second set and into the third set, but Joseph's picked up a quick game, potentially 2 quick games, and the finish line could get interesting. Oh, that one just got away from Joseph's. Still got a couple of game points. So, Jack Joseph's 2 games in a row in the third set for the first time since midway through the second set. And this is the thing with these handicap matches. A few small errors from Merola and it's proving costly. Joseph's looking to go back ahead. It's just gone a little bit flat. From Merola. Joseph's potentially could bring this home strong. 2 games in a row. He's put away any fantasies of hitting his way to victory and just refocusing on his strengths. Last gallery, the chase. Oh, that's not going to do it. Joseph's now a very good chance of taking back the lead in games. Joseph lets that one go. 3 games on the bounce. Still a bit of movement down the side galleries. Side gallery is pretty full tonight. People in the upper galleries as well here at the Oratory. Oh, that's snuck into the bottom edge of the grill, of the dead-on rather. 10th dead-on of the match from Merola. And the seesaw hot and cold streaks continue. Merola back on fire a little bit. So Merola looking to level the match at 3-all. Short chase. Merola. Just tickled the out of court line. Again, that wider serving from Merola is leaving Joseph's room to attack those galleries, which he has done fairly well over the course of the evening. Merola still looking for 3-all. It's going to lose it. And game points. Critical game points. Joseph's had the whole court to play with and missed the grill high up onto the penthouse. And Merola brings it back to 3-all. 3-game shootouts to decide who makes the final.
15.
Nino Merola's internal battle continues. Really has been a battle tonight between both of these two players, trying to find that right balance of attack and defense. Merola at times has overextended as he's lent into the attack more. It's looked better, but bringing with the errors, if he's stayed a bit more passive, he's given an opening to Joseph's. Joseph's a relatively defensive player to begin with, having to control his aggression, pick his moments, but still some movement down the side galleries.
15 all.
Good to have the crowd into the side galleries for this tournament.
15 all, no chase. Chase worse than yards.
Poor serve from Joseph set that rally up for Merola. Going to be out for a hazard chase. Extended break or extended change of ends as both players take refreshments. Bit of a long battle out there, approaching the 2-hour mark.
Serving 30-15. Chase worse than a yard. Worse than a yard.
Worse than a yard, the chase. Joseph couldn't control the volley. I don't mind that serve from Merola. Has a chase now. Serve was tight. Joseph's lucky to get it over, but unable to control it, Merola. Bit of frame off the brand new Wayward on that first shot onto the timber. Merola 4-3 up. Checks his heart rate. Again, excellent play onto and around the timber. Joseph's scrambling to get things back. Can't quite do it. Oh,
hazard.
That's hit the bottom ledge of the grill and come out for a hazard. Merola slumps his shoulders. Saying, why didn't it go in? Why didn't it go in? Well, he has to go down and try and win the point from the other end now.
Score is 30. First chase is the last gallery. Last gallery, 30. Hazard better than 2. Hazard chase. Hazard better than 2.
So Merola, one game away now, having face down match point in the second set. He is now one game away from the Moore Family Office Spring Challenge Final. And it's the easier game for him now, the Love 015 game. If he loses this one, it would be a 15 love game to Joseph's. So better to take it now than the lottery of the 15 love game or the lottery of a deciding game. Fantastic serve. Backwall nick from Joseph's right when he needed it. Oh, that's gone in the dead on. It's hit top ledge, bando, bottom ledge, but the bottom ledge inside the tray. Joseph has tried to volley it out, but it brings up match point. Second serve, facing down match points. Tentative play from both players, but eventually Jack Josephs with the error. Nino Merola, having face down match point in the second set, moves on, wins the match, and is into the Moore Family Office Spring Challenge Final for 2026. Shaking hands at the centre of the court. Great fight back from him. Josephs unlucky not to progress. Came within inches. big target count for Merola at the end of the night. Got that serves one percentage right up there, having been very low in that first set. Chase length very good with those cut volleys. It's been a fantastic match to witness, but there's more to come. The greatest male player of all time playing the greatest female player of all time next at the Moore Family Office Spring Challenge. For now, goodbye.
Oh, that was tight. Right, I'm gonna go get whatever that is.
I don't know if you played out the handicap, you would have what the result.
Got into it a bit and then lost it a bit and ended up okay.
Might be like you did exactly the same thing against Britain. Like that scoreline is basically the same.
Yeah, lost 6-4